It was a beautiful day on the island of Sodor. Duck and Oliver were at Tinmouth Halt in the sheds. They were talking about their instances. I'm always going forwards. I really enjoy it. Toad says he wants us to go backwards. He says he could be a leader if you know what I mean. He can't be a leader without a train to follow him. He doesn't have a train, Duck said. But on the inside, Duck wanted to help. Don't worry, Oliver. You're a great engine. You always help Toad, and he helps you. I know, Duck, but it would be so exciting for him to go forwards for a change, instead of always seeing things sliding away from him. The coaches were cross with Oliver and Duck. Who's they to start complaining? They're lucky to be able to look after the trucks. They're going to teach them a lesson. Soon, Oliver had his empty trucks, and he steamed away. Soon the freight cars decided to carry out their plan when they reached Gordon's Hill. But just as he reached the top, the weight of the cars became too much for him. Then the coupling snapped. "Oh, help!" cried Toad. "Oh!" cried Toad again. Toad couldn't stop as he raced over the viaduct and onto the other side. Then Toad went past Crosby into the yard. But the points of the buffers weren't set. "Ooh! I'm back on the main line! I'm back on the main line!" They quickly diverted him into an old siding. And suddenly, he came to a complete standstill. Oliver arrived, and when he saw Toad, he could only smile. "A buffer is the only place for a toad, I suppose," he said. "Oh, don't worry, Toad. We'll get you out." Soon, Oliver collected the train, and he was on his way. That night, Duck and Oliver sorted out their differences. "It was fun to pull the train while it lasted," said Oliver. "But," added Duck, "it can get into worse not to know the line." "Exactly," said Oliver. "You're such an expert, Duck." Duck loved Oliver more than anything in the world. "You know, Oliver, I like you more than anything in the world, and I shouldn't want to lose you." Well, at least those trucks didn't give Toad much trouble. I'm starting to think, will that ever happen again? I don't think so, considering the future will be much different with you and Toad and the trucks. Perhaps those trucks might not be the same again, just like you did with Scruffy. But I think those trucks, I hope they're not demolished, I suppose. They got me in a real pickle, didn't they?